Because you're sexy.
Oh, for the love of...
I'm not.
We are not starting with that.
You are, and you're totally turning me on right now by denying it. So let's see where it goes.
This is a family radio station? Well, not really, but still.
Relax. It's from the book, Formula Fling, by Sawyer Bennett, where a romance novelist lies her way into Formula One. It's basically Catfish, but with more horsepower and fewer morals.
Welcome back to Heartbook Radio.
At your service. And today we're dissecting a book that proves love is a battlefield, or, in this case, a racetrack.
Formula Fling. A title that, frankly, sounds like a rejected slogan for a cheap energy drink.
You're just jealous because you've never had a fling, or driven a Formula One car, or had any fun ever.
I've had plenty of fun. I once stayed up past 10 p.m. reading Proust.
Riveting. This book. It's about a woman pretending to be a journalist to get close to race car drivers. Sawyer Bennett clearly understands the female fantasy: fast cars, dangerous men, and zero consequences for blatant dishonesty.
That's a rather cynical interpretation.
Let's talk about Lex Hamilton. This guy's a walking red flag parade. He's like if a Greek god in a dumpster fire had a baby.
He's a complex character. He's grappling with the pressures of fame, the expectations of his team.
He's grappling with how to fit another model into his schedule, you mean. The man's a walking, talking engine, revving cliché.
And Posey Evans, the she, yet feisty, romance author. I find her methods ethically questionable.
Questionable. She's basically a con artist. It's like if Anna Delvey decided to write Bodice, rippers instead of scamming banks.
But she's driven by her passion for writing. She wants to capture the essence of Formula One.
By lying to everyone she meets. My ex-wife was passionate about collecting Beanie Babies. Didn't mean she got to steal them from Toys R Us.
That's a rather extreme comparison.
Is it? Both involve obsessive behavior and questionable decision-making. And let's not forget Ronan Barnes. This guy's the human equivalent of a flat tire.
He's the antagonist, yes. The scoundrel, as the reviewers so eloquently put it.
He's the guy who'd steal your parking spot and your girlfriend, then blame you for it. I bet he kicks puppies in his spare time.
I highly doubt that.
You would. You probably think Lex Hamilton is a misunderstood sweetheart.
He has layers. He's capable of genuine emotion. There's that quote, "Who knew that the once cocky, arrogant, party boy, Lex Hamilton could be so genuinely open with his feelings?"
Yeah, open with his feelings and his zipper.
So the central question is, Formula Fling, a literary masterpiece?
Masterpiece. It's a guilty pleasure like eating a whole tub of ice cream in your underwear. You know it's bad for you, but it feels so good.
I found the racing sequences to be somewhat repetitive. The constant descriptions of pecs and downforce.
You're just mad because you do not know what those words mean.
I have a PhD in English literature. I assure you, I understand the mechanics of internal combustion engines, to a degree.
Let's see what the listeners think. We got an email from Fast and Furious fan number 69 who says, "This book is hotter than a Ferrari's exhaust pipe." 5 stars!
I highly doubt that's a real email.
And literary snob number 22 writes, "The prose is pedestrian, the plot predictable, and the characters one-dimensional. 1 star!"
See? Even your fake emails are more articulate than the book itself.
Okay, let's get serious for a second. If Lex Hamilton were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would he be?
I refuse to engage with this line of questioning.
He would be a triple-decker club with extra mayo. Messy, over the top, and guaranteed to give you heartburn.
And Posey?
A plain turkey on white bread. Seems innocent enough, but there's a hidden layer of mustard. Spicy mustard.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
That's the beauty of it. This book is a glorious train wreck. You can't look away.
So our final verdict?
I give it 10 out of 10 blown gaskets. Pure, unadulterated, high-octane trash. I loved it.
I give it 2.5 gear shifts out of 5. The writing is subpar. The plot is contrived, but there's a certain undeniable charm to its sheer audacity.
You're just saying that because you secretly want to be Lex Hamilton.
I most certainly do not.
Join us next week when we tackle the existential dread of knitting, a gripping tale of yarn, needles, and the crushing weight of being.
That doesn't sound real.
It's as real as Posey Evans' journalism career. Tune in to Heart Book Radio, folks, where the truth is optional and the drama is always in high gear.